and welcome to the eFresh.com fruit, vegetable, and potato news. My name is Kim and these are this week's headlines. Ash whitefly hits South Africa. Japanese grow vegetables in Antarctic. Tart cherry crop to jump about a third. U.S. researchers map melon genome. Potato rice developed in North Korea. An insect pest that wrought havoc in the California fruit industry 2 decades ago has made its appearance in the Western Cape of South Africa. Professor Jan Giliomi recently discovered the pomegranate, or ash whitefly, for the first time on a wild olive on the Overberg coast, and it was then formally identified by a taxonomist of the National Insect Collection in Pretoria. The whitefly originates in Mediterranean countries and has spread to India, Iran, New Zealand, and Australia. Giliomi surmised that the whitefly entered the country with plant material that was not quarantined. He said the pest was brought under control in California only after parasites were imported. It must now be established whether wasps that prey on the pest are present or not in South Africa. A vegetable factory that enables plants to be grown indoors under fluorescent lights free of agrochemicals is proving a welcome addition for the Japanese research expedition in the Antarctic. Miraiko produces a variety of vegetables, including lettuce, sangchu lettuce, Japanese greens called mizuna, rucola, and basil. Now members of the Japanese expedition wintering at the Showa base in the Antarctic, where temperatures can plunge to -40 degrees Celsius, cultivate and eat fresh vegetables all year round as a major source of nutrition thanks to the vegetation growth techniques of the green room installed there last year. In the past, they had to rely on freeze-dried and retort food products. The green room can harvest 300 heads of lettuce a day, and maximum of 20 harvests a year is possible. After an almost total crop loss last year, Wisconsin, one of the United States' largest tart cherry growers, is expected to produce more than 8 million pounds of cherries this year. The U.S. Department of Agriculture says overall U.S. production is expected to spike nearly a third to 283.6 million pounds. The increase in this year's crop is unlikely to significantly affect consumer prices because nearly all tart cherries are frozen, canned, or dried and the supply is regulated. Most of the nation's tart cherries are grown in Wisconsin and 6 other states. In Michigan, this year's production is up partly because more cherry trees have been planted in the past 5 years and last year's crop was small. Plant breeders now have a better chance to develop new melon varieties because melon genome with hundreds of DNA markers has been mapped by researchers from Texas A&M University. According to Kevin Crosby, one of the lead researchers, this will help them to anchor down some of the desirable genes to develop better melon varieties. Also, they will be able to identify specific genes for higher sugar content, disease resistance, and even drought tolerance. Researchers from France and Spain before had completed partial maps of segments of the melon DNA sequence. Now, the Texas researchers connected those segments with new findings in their study to complete the entire melon genome map. For the study, a special variety of ananas melon was crossed with a wild melon. North Korea has recently succeeded in processing potato into rice, which is tasty and nutritious. The existing potato rice had been made by mixing potato with rice. But a new one was made only with potato, which is not dissolved in water and very high in whiteness. Boiled potato rice is delicious like boiled rice and nutritive as the potato contains rich vitamins. With its powder, one can cook various dishes such as bread, kwabaigi, a kind of zeppole, and noodles which have better taste than those made directly from potato. As it is cooked faster than rice, it makes it possible to save fuel. Those who have tasted boiled potato rice do not spare praise. Now, a project for industrialization of potato rice production is going on in Musang County, a potato-growing district in the country. Thank you for watching the eFresh.com fruit, vegetable, and potato news. See you next time.